Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today, guys, we have another crazy, insane giveaway of 150 XRP. And if you want to enter, all you have to do is make sure you press the like button, make sure you go and follow me over on Twitter, are subscribed, and you comment down below your favorite crypto. Do that and you've automatically entered. If we had 1,000 likes within 24 hours, we are giving that away. Or if we were to hit 5,000 followers, I would also give it away right now, but I don't think that's really possible. However, a lot of stuff has been happening in the crypto space, and once more, guys, it is 36 degrees Celsius, so stick with me here as it's freaking hot as can be, and I'm I'm not having my best time, but it's okay. Today we're going to be talking about XRP only, as there's quite a lot of stuff to discuss that we have missed out upon. First of all, a little bit of conspiracy slash riddle slash, I guess, bigger theory. It comes from Reborn. You are about to witness one of the most historical weeks in all of human history. We are on the cusp of the greatest shift in human consciousness to ever occur. This has never happened before and ever will happen again. Open your eyes and see what is truly before them. That is a reply to his earlier tweet, which says, "Do you know your 2 3s, Qxn?" And then, the 3 the Bible teaches, they died at 33. Why 33? It's similar to the energy rising up your 33 vertebrae, going up the brain where, and going forward and forward and forward about this brain stuff. Which to me is very, very interesting. It's bigger theory. It's something which everybody can debate upon, and you don't have to agree with it at all. But it does make a little bit of sense. He went on for 112233 are master numbers in numerology. 2020 week 11 day 1 stock market crash. Week 22 day 1 George Floyd. Week 33 day 1. Well, what's that going to be? Week 33 is coming and starts on the 223rd day of the year, August 10th. 322 is Skull and Bones in Gematria, maybe. Get ready, Matrix. So basically, guys, some stuff is coming up here to the 10th, possibly. At least that's the bigger theory here, that in 2 days something very, very big is going to be coming. Theoretically speaking, it could work out to be a little bit more like the another big stock market crash or something like that. Maybe it was the Beirut situation, the big, I don't want to say it out loud, because I don't know how YouTube likes all of that stuff. The big boom thing that happened a couple days ago. Maybe that was it, but then, a couple days in advance. However, following all this theory, I think it's very important that it's on exactly that day. So something will happen exactly that day. Which again, all we can do is just wait and see. I freaking love Thursdays. August 13th falls on the 33rd week of the year. On the 33rd Thursday of the year, whilst the moon is 33% illuminated. Coincidence? I think not. I can follow along with all of this a little bit. I'm not saying this is the truth, but it's all, following the bearable guide theory and all of that. That goes on forward and goes on forward. So the reason I'm showing you guys this is because I think a lot of people like it. I think a lot of people like it, and I think a lot of people do attach value to this. If you do, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. And at this point, all I can say is this is very, very interesting, but I can't confirm anything here because I really don't know too much about it. I just know what I see here, what these guys dig up, and you could dig it up all up yourself. It's no secret info in this case here. It's just putting things together. It's just grabbing a lot of things and then putting them together, except for this stuff. But yeah, you can see here, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. So that's why I'm showing it to you guys. Normally I skip out on it, but maybe something will happen. And if something does happen, we have to go back to these guys because they were right. If nothing does happen, I guess we can just ignore them and be like, well, they tried, but nothing really happened and came up. So yeah, moving forward though, because that's just one part of the whole deal. This is one part that has to do only with XRP and I guess macroeconomical, bigger situations and big occurrings, if that's a word. However, what it kind of misses is the rest. And with the rest, I mean everything that's going inside of crypto already. However, it's also missing really what's happening to the US dollar right this second. This is all macro, but it's a little bit too broad with a lot of numbers without really looking at the smaller things. And again, that depends on how you want to view these theories. It could be that this is the foundation of which everything will follow, so these smaller things don't matter. In my opinion, what's happening to the US dollar right now is something you won't see ever again, because we won't ever have the same situation as we have right now. And thus, it is so important and so critical to keep looking at it with a critical eye as well, because it's just so damn insanely crazy. The ripple effects of the falling dollar. And a summary here: following a long rally, the US dollar slid 5% against a basket of other major currencies in July, marking its worst monthly decline in more than a decade. The causes and ripple effects of this drop have important implications for future market performance, and one of the consequences of the recent dollar depreciation of the past few months has been the outperformance of emerging markets over the developed peers since May. And that part is actually something I've been telling you guys about for the last couple of days, is that if you want to go and try invest in something which is not the US market and you don't want to stick with that, you want to beat it, then something to go for is possibly the emerging markets. I think that's your best shot at making it big, just not going for the traditional market. Otherwise, I don't know really what you should be doing, but all is a little bit scary and sketchy. So I'm like, maybe you should watch out for everything except for that one, since it's pretty golden and good. Adam Back. Well, actually, this one first. Blockstream Adam Back slams Ethereum as a Ponzi scheme. Well, actually more. He said in a comment over on Twitter, computer scientist and Blockstream CEO Adam Back has compared Ethereum and other high-cap altcoins to Ponzi schemes in a Twitter tirade today. BitConnect, Charles Ponzi, Ethereum, OneCoin, Cardano, Ripple, Bernie Madoff, Stellar, Dan Larmer, all looking very similar gray to me. Yeah, that's a pretty interesting statement, is that not? Yeah, it was pretty heavy. That was what's going on right now. And later on, an article came out as well. Adam Back, some ICOs funded useful research despite being unethical. And basically the reason it's unethical is because a lot of it was pre-mined, and they're basically just dumping it all on us, is really what he's been claiming. And I'm not going to say it's a very weird statement or anything like that, right? Because even with Ripple here, you can really say to a certain degree that it could look a lot like a stupid scheme, where Ripple just makes a lot of coins and then sells it on all of us, with the main goal to enrich its creators. To a certain degree, I can understand, In this point, however, he's trying to say, even though they might be unethical, it might have a lot of benefits. And that would, again, apply to Ripple once more. Or maybe the way they got money, Ripple then again, is unethical. It might be helping out billions of people because of really what they're planning to do with all of it, right? And what their technology is planning. Again, that's not my idea. That's just what I've been reading into here and what he is thinking, which is something I wanted to tell you guys about. Again, don't completely agree. I don't think Ripple got anything unethically. But again, that's just something he says. This alleged email just confirmed Ripple's partnership with Bank of America. Now, guys, we don't even need emails. We don't need anything like that because the Bank of America Ripple partnership had already been confirmed. We saw it in earlier statements from Bank of America, and we saw it in their bigger paper that they're thinking about things like Ripple and Swift. So there's really no confirmation needed. However, Panos went over to Twitter to say something, which I showed you guys earlier today. However, he deleted it shortly after, which I don't really know why he did that. However, right now it's back again, maybe? Oh. So whenever I pressed it, the email was gone for a little second, or at least this tweet. But it says, as you can see right here, thank you for your interest in our Swell MENA webinar. I'm part of the sales organization for European banks and would love the opportunity to give you an update on our progress on the network and walk you through some case studies on MoneyGram and the currency cloud. We have seen an uplift in cost savings as large as 70% by using RippleNet. We have also added some key additions this year, which includes Banorte Bank, dLocal, and Bank of America, who are ramping up their network or bank network and therefore offering through our global and standard API. Please feel free to propose a suitable time for a short technical demo with Q&A, and I'd be happy to organize this for you. It's crazy, right? I didn't even know he was so important, Panos. Or maybe everybody gets the same email, or what? I repost this with the name of the employee hidden. I don't want to create any problems with the man. Oh, so maybe that's why he took it off for a little second here. All right, that sounds pretty logical in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty cool to see, guys. Even though I at least in my opinion, the first Bank of America partnership was already confirmed for sure. The second part I didn't know too much about until I read his tweet earlier today or earlier yesterday. It's again pretty cool to see as well. Ripple's partner Wirex granted its first license for money transmission in the U.S. state of Georgia. Ripple-powered crypto company Wirex has received its first financial transmission license in the US, which signifies a major milestone in its expansion. A report by Finextra, major payment platform Wirex, which uses XRP wallet, has been officially permitted to work in Georgia, making this the first foothold in the US before further expansion. Now, what I can say about that is that this is just a small feat, it's a small part of a bigger picture and a bigger idea. And the reason I'm saying that is because we all know at this point that eventually they'll have the whole US, right? And what their plans are is just to get every single place, every single where, and they'll get there. The question is just, what are the first steps? Where are they going to get first? And by the way, what Wirex? The payment company already has about 3 million clients in 130 countries. Thanks to Wirex, they're able to store their crypto, buy things with it, or even exchange it using a single mobile app, which is really, really crazy. And the company has released a contactless debit card compatible with crypto. It can be used in more than 54 million locations worldwide where Visa cards are accepted. And they're also the first company to introduce Crypto Back initiative, in which consumers receive 1.5% cash back on purchases they make when using a Wirex card in store. Again, cool stuff, very, very cool. Then a publication by the Bank of France. I don't know exactly why I had this up anymore. I thought maybe they were talking about Ripple. Yes, they were. Here by the Bank of France, as of 2009, the concept of decentrally issued digital assets, which according to their promoters could replace legal tender. Oh, by the way, this is a plane. It's very, very close to the ground. I don't know. Could replace legal tender was put forward to the public. More than a decade on, this project has still been implemented, and stablecoins, which have emerged more recently, are designed to be more like legal tender and aim to remedy the shortcomings in the first generation of crypto assets. However, they still carry many risks, and in response to these initiatives, both central banks and private operators have launched innovative projects in the field of payment infrastructure and instruments, and the Banque of France in turn has begun experiments on the digital euro. And right now they're talking about that in this whole report here a little bit about, what the digital euro can do. And they also mention Ripple in here with the comparative annualized volatility of stablecoins and other assets, with Ripple here being the third one. Really, if you think about it, it's not even that volatile, if you think about it. And yeah, let's actually control F. Let's see if they mention Ripple more than once. They mentioned it, okay, 2 additional times. By mid-July 2020, there are more than 5,700 crypto assets in existence, with a total cap of around 40 billion euros. However, Bitcoin started first, and Ripple has about 3% of the market share. And then later on, 3 main characteristics of Bitcoin, which are also shared by many other cryptos, are the following. And one of those is it relies on DLT, which enables the decentralized confirmation of transactions. In most systems, the transactions are validated in the form of blocks that are linked together in a chain, hence the name blockchain. In some of the crypto assets, however, such as Ripple or assets issued via ICOs, transactions confirmed is not decentralized. All right, it uses cryptography, yada, yada, yada. Okay, those are the 2 times I mentioned Ripple. Maybe more in the official report, the whole PDF, which could be the case. This is just a small part, which is good because the Bank of France is also working on the stablecoin now, or the CBDC. Ripple's General Counsel. The US may lose Cold War to China through lack of crypto regulation. That's something I've been telling you guys about very, very often, but again, I'll get into that a little bit later today. Ripple steward Aldo Ortiz explains why Ripple is urging US authorities to introduce crypto regulation as the US may lose leadership in innovative tech to China. And XRP may explode higher after destroying a macro downtrend line. Again, some debates are going on about that, but again, I'll get into these 3 articles a little bit later, a little bit deeper. Because again, it's so freaking hot, the laptop needs to cool down, and I have 1% battery on the laptop. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, and have a very, very nice day.